interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, we got to be able to focus on us. Obviously we went through a little bit of a rough patch. We're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Free throw good. Clarkson. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of chance.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
So it's Utah now after the basket by Los Angeles. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. It's good. Clarkson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Now, here's Clarkson. 10 points for him. Inside, here's Favors, and a slam dunk by Favors.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Beverley with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Clarkson. Goes back up. Favors passes to O'Neal. The wide open look here for Ingles. No good on the triple. Clippers trail by 10. Stops. Pops. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. George has got 13.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
Outside Conley. He kicks to O'Neal. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, George. Passes to Leonard. Shoots over Clarkson, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Leonard.
It it goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway. And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
He gets it in there. He's got 15.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Conley. And Favors kicks to Clarkson. Excellent D there from George.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
Conley for 3. Goes back up. And Favors finishes it off.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Clarkson against George. Here's Beverly. Zubac trying to break loose. Can't hit that one. Jazz leading by 8. Down low. Favor. Oh!
Yes. Goodness. Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Outside, George plays it up and banks it in. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
He's checked in for the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Michael Conley. Favors passes to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the laurels of the game of college basketball.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And checking it. O'Neal hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
It's stolen by Morris. Ahead. And George with this tip-off goes to the Clippers.
What an athlete Paul George is. Leaping
And
up
checking
with
out
such
Utah's
ease
opening
on
lineup.
those throwdowns.
Mitchell Bogdanovich with the wings. Rudy Gobert is out there with the bounce pass. And it's Clarkson at the 1. And another miss on the shot. So he'll get a chance to Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Jazz have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Clarkson against George. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. The Clippers shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. And that one's good. Leonard.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Clarkson passes to Favors. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Morris against O'Neal. Zubac trying to break loose. Morris, no good. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go down.
Utah calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Clarkson. Launches it. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Beverly looking around. Pass to George. To the paint. Here's Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Beverly. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Beverly. The Jazz again can't hit it. Clippers leading by 3. Outside, George. Now the dish to Morris. Here's Zubac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Derek Favors. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Zubac. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Utah calls timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Here's O'Neal. He's got 8. Kicks to Mitchell. They need this, and he sinks the layup.
Off contact, to me, when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, that toughness for a young fella is on full display.
From deep, George. Rebound, Utah. Favors has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Leonard finds Beverly. Back to Leonard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
The Clippers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Jazz trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Morris against Mitchell. Here's Favors. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And the shot goes in.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Mitchell against Beverly. And the pass to Clarkson. Leonard brings the double team. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Down low, here's Favors, and a slam dunk by Favors.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And it's Leonard missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Clippers leading by 4, and Leonard has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now, here's Mitchell. There's the 3. Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Utah gets it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
5 on the clock. Here's Favors, and the rejection by Zubac. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And they really haven't made much of an impact on the offensive glass here in the second quarter. There's been a significant drop-off in that area.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Leonard inside. O'Neal's there. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Favors. Jazz trail by 7. 35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Mitchell finds Gobert. Clarkson. It's blocked. Here's Leonard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
The Clippers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. A free throw drops for Leonard.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Mitchell outside. There's the triple. They get it back. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after